There's freedom to yourself, so that's Neykor is a platform where people can come and experience the presence and discover their true self.
So what we do basically is we will have daily talks about Buddhism values or Buddhist values, and then we will also have our meditation. Then there are a few types of meditation that we learned in this trip. For example, mindfulness. Then I think this is something is very helpful for our daily life, especially when you have a lot of thoughts running around. Then you can take some time to do some meditation for yourself. Okay.
On your mark, get set, go! Yeah, perfect!
Okay?
It has been a very enriching and fulfilling trip so far because we get to learn a lot of teaching and sharing from Rinpoche, and also I think the teammate from this trip was really awesome. So yeah, I think after this trip we will be really good friends.
The Neykor trip gives me a chance to not only look at the beautiful scenery of Bhutan, but to learn more about Buddhist principles that we can apply to our lives to make our lives more meaningful. It has also given me a chance to meet many jolly people, kind people. So it has been a very fun trip.
My name is Eric Siegloff. I'm part of the Neykor trip, 2024. I'd just like to relate one of the discussions we had on bringing Buddhist teaching into business life. There were 4 key components to that. One was respect, one was integrity, one was in contentment, and the final one was humanity. And the anagram of that is rich, R-I-C-H. And I have to say I found the last 11 days to be tremendously rewarding, both in mind and in spirit, but also in body. Having hiked up and hiked down, for those of you who wish to do that, I can recommend it. Getting there, and particularly on the last day, it's quite good. So those of you who are interested, and particularly want to come to Bhutan, and perhaps want to look at Bhutan with a different window, a different perspective, looking at it from the point of view of someone else and their lifestyle, and taking therefore two views when you visit Bhutan and when you come home to wherever your home is, then you have that to carry with you, and perhaps pass on some of your teachings, some of your learnings from this experience. So have a great time in Bhutan.
There's just been so much learning in such a small amount of time. And I think what's been really great is also a lot of questions that we have, no matter how stupid it might sound or how complex it might be to us, that, it feels like we get the best answers that can be given in the moment.
Besides the spiritual part, we also get to explore a lot of different places of interest, and we also get to experience the culture and the lifestyle of Bhutanese. Also very grateful to have a very good tips that join in this trip. Really have a very enjoyable time during my stay in Bhutan.
Bhutan is one of those places where you don't just come when you want. It's a very spiritual land which calls you. This entire experience has been one of the most special and unique ways to experience the country. We see some beautiful sights and we see some incredible landscapes, yes, but a major aspect of this trip has been the spiritual aspect. For me, I was curious about what spirituality means in the modern context, how to find peace, contentment, how to center yourself in a world where there is so much noise. And I think that it has been an eye-opener. And I would say this is one of those life-changing trips which has inspired me to look deeper within myself and to connect with the spiritual part of myself that has stayed dormant for very long. And I'm very emotional that this is coming to an end. But I would recommend this to everyone who wants to travel deeper.
The full moon might shrink, but there is always things to restart it. The spring will disappear, but there is always next year. And we are separating today, but we'll always meet somewhere. Physically around the world, if not always in your heart.